So I want to talk to you about how to get the most out of your cancellation policy. Sometimes a cancellation policy in a lot of practices is something that looks really tough, but it's never really followed, right? The power of a cancellation policy is not the collecting the money for a missed appointment, it's the threat of collecting the money for the missed appointment. That's where the power comes from. The receptionist needs to be the friend to the patient. They have to be the ally for the patient. They have to support the patient. So what happens is when a patient comes into physical therapy, they got a ton of papers that they need to fill out, and you need their, their driver's license, their insurance card, their fishing license, library card, and all the different data points that you need to fill out, right? The patient is used to coughing everything up and throwing it at you, right? But one of the things is if you have a financial policy that says, we reserve the right to charge $25 for a missed appointment without a 24-hour notice, that's a powerful communication to have. So while the patient is standing there at the window, what you would do as a receptionist, you would take out a yellow highlighter and you'd smile at the patient. And then you'd highlight, we reserve the right to charge $25 for missing an appointment without a 24-hour notice. You would highlight that part of the cancellation policy, and then you have a little section there where they can initial. So you say, Mary, I want you to look over all these forms. You need to fill out all the sections here. I want you to pay careful attention to the highlighted area, and please make sure that you initialed that for me. Now, what's going to happen? A couple things. One, you've drawn the patient's attention to your cancellation no-show policy. It says we mean business. Now, what you might also get from the patient is say, what do you mean? You're going to charge me if I missed an appointment? Now, you have to say this if you want to secure your win. And what you do is you say, well, Mary, I know that you would not be the kind of person that would just not show up, right? Because sometimes you'll see people, they'll make appointments, they just don't come in. Now I'm sure that's not you, but that's why we reserve the right to charge for a missed appointment. Just the asserting of, I know that's not you, I know that you would not be that person, they would be wrong if they actually start missing appointments, and nobody likes to be wrong. So what you do by doing that, you kind of solidify their attendance, so to speak, right? So you highlight that, they initial that, you drew their attention to that. Cancellation and no-show policy is only powerful when you're kind of threatening to collect that money. There's more on that to come.